Imagine this for a second. It is late. Like, really late. And yet, here you are, scrolling through TikTok, like a madman. You hope to find something that's so funny, so exhilarating of a topic that you'll be content for the night. But, obviously, that moment never comes. Or does it? All of a sudden, you see a video, an edit of a character you've never seen before. Go to bed, same situation happens again. You see another video on this media franchise, whether that be an edit, or a video discussing it, or maybe a scene from it. By the time a week passes by, you cannot escape this franchise. And so, you bite the bullet and you go, all right, I'll watch it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the internet. Hi, my name is AJ, but you can just call me Megla2. I'm here to talk about the internet and its vast effect on media in general. Now, I love media. I love movies. I love TV shows. I love video games. I like books. I love everything regarding stories and characters and arcs and just all that meaty goodness. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because this has been on my mind for a very long time, and I feel like someone should talk about this because nobody is. Nobody is talking about this, so I decided, yes, me, a teenager, a 17-year-old teenager who's still in high school, is going to be the brave one and step up. I cannot tell you how many of my favorite movies and TV shows have been discovered because of the internet. In fact, Doctor Who, my favorite sci-fi television series of all time, was discovered from the internet. I discovered the show from a David Tennant edit. Now, if the internet was just simply allowing more people to discover a media franchise, then I wouldn't be making this video. However, it is so much more than that. In fact, it has gotten so crazy that people have now changed their opinions on said franchise because of the internet.
What in the actual fuck?
Mortal Kombat has existed in pop culture for over 30 years. And when people thought about Mortal Kombat, they thought of Scorpion. Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Those were the two. For 30 years, that was the case. Until Mortal Kombat 1. When you ask somebody about Mortal Kombat, I bet you $100 they will mention Johnny Cage first. And here's the thing, I love Johnny Cage. I think Johnny Cage is a fantastic character, but it's so insane to me how the internet space can just mold a franchise to its being. This didn't just happen overnight. Johnny Cage has been growing in popularity since 2011, and it's apparently gotten so huge that even the creators of the game have been putting him in more and more stuff. Heck, he even got his own movie recently. Actually, speaking of movies based on video games, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is a simple indie game that took about a month to make. That is it. It is not special. It is not some massive project that took years to mold and craft. It is just a simple horror game, point and click. However, the internet did not see it that way. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Corey Kenshin, all these iconic YouTubers started playing the game and blew it up. And it wasn't the first, nor was it the last. A year previously, Slender Man was the biggest thing on the planet. Everybody and their moms knew about Slender Man and the 8 pages that you needed to collect to escape his evil grasp. After Five Nights at Freddy's, there was Undertale, Doki Doki Literature Club, Baldi's Basics, Hello Neighbor, Bendy and the Ink Machine. All these examples of games that really wouldn't be that popular if the internet didn't blow it out of proportion. And for context, I am not saying any of these games are bad. I actually love all these games. But let's be real here. There's no way that Doki Doki Literature Club would be as big as it is now if it wasn't for the YouTubers playing them. Publicity on social media is everything. You want your game or movie or TV show to blow up, you need to get the internet on your side first. Listen, I can be real. I wish I was a ginormous YouTuber. I wish I got money. I wish people liked my content. But the internet is such a fascinating place where one YouTuber, right, can do literally nothing with their content. Just record and talk for 10 minutes and they blow up. And another can put in hours of editing and they only have like 10K subscribers? It is fascinating how YouTube and the communities and just the internet itself works. The internet can make something the biggest joke ever as fast as the internet can make something the biggest fad ever. And I think that's something that we don't really appreciate as much as we should. Speaking of fads, does everybody know about Digital Circus? This video has been out for only about a month, and yet, in view count, it is rivaling Markiplier's most viewed gameplay video. You go anywhere and you see fan art, comics, plushies, voice acting, role plays. There's so much about this show on the internet, and it's only the pilot. Just the pilot has come out, nothing else yet. And yet, the entire internet has taken like a chokehold on this series, and nowhere else could you get this. Now, some people might say it's an industry plant. Others may say they just know the internet really well. I like to think it's just an anomaly. The show's not bad, it's just not really my thing. So I can't really give my opinion on why people may love it so much. But it is still just such a mind-blowing thing that a show like this can become so huge so fast. Overall, the internet is a scary place. It gives a lot of bad people power, and it takes away power from a lot of good people. There are a lot of bad places on the internet. There's a lot of bad thoughts and theories and rumors and just poisonous and toxic mindsets just following you around wherever you go. But you know what? The internet also has given thousands of people a voice that they could never express beforehand. I'm using the internet right now to express my opinion. I'm using this video to ask you guys to express your opinion too. I'm asking you guys to comment down below and discuss how fascinating the internet is and how it affects our lives and the media around us. Don't you see? The internet is just a seesaw of good and bad, and what matters isn't what the good and the bad is. What matters is what you can make of that good and bad. If you can avoid the bad and take in the good, because let's be real here, you can't just shut yourself off from the world and expect things to just go hunky-dory. The bad is always going to be there. What really matters is if we're able to move past it and still enjoy what the internet has to offer. Sorry for this getting so preachy all of a sudden. I just felt like I needed a more positive way to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, this channel is kind of small, and I'm just kind of doing it for fun. But if you watch the whole way through, then hopefully you enjoyed it. And maybe you'll come back to see me talk about some random shit some more another time. Hopefully.